Hey.
Team news, Hugo Lloris, Kulusevski, plenty of players playing a lot of minutes for their national sides. What is the latest?
Yeah, but we have to wait. We have to wait tomorrow and to check some players because they return from the national team with some physical problem, and tomorrow will be very important. The last training session to understand the players that we can count. Yeah, at the moment we have to wait.
Richarlison, fantastic in his 2 matches for Brazil. It was overshadowed with the terrible incident with the banana thrown onto the pitch. Is it time for players to make a stand against racism? Do FIFA need to do more on this?
Yeah, I think that we have to take the good part, no, of the situation, and the Richie played with the national team, scored goals, and then I think what happened is incredible. It's incredible because in 2022 to be witness of this type of situation is embarrassing for everybody, and for sure I hope these people to be banned from football for the rest of their life. Yeah, but then is a situation very, very disappointing also to make a comment, no, about this. And yeah, I want to take the best part of the game from Richie, and he scored 2 goals, 3 goals, and he enjoyed to play with the Brazil.
You say there's a few knocks, and obviously this is such a big game. Arsenal v Tottenham, huge rivalry. A number of Arsenal players weren't selected by their national teams, and some stayed at home. Of course, a number of players you're checking on. Do you think that maybe give Arsenal an advantage ahead of such a big game? It's a very quick turnaround of a lot of players flying back from different countries, or are we not looking to that?
Yeah, but it's difficult. It's difficult to tell something about this, and for sure, I have seen that many clubs are having big problems with players that played these 2 games, and for sure Tottenham is one of these clubs. Then you know very well there is only 1 month and a half to start the World Cup, and you have to understand also the national team and the players, and they want. This was the last games to show, no, deserve to play the World Cup. Also for the coach was the last period to call the players and to understand before to call the 2023 players for the World Cup. Yeah, but for sure, and to play so many games and before of the international break, and then now again to play 13 games, 43 days, is crazy. It's crazy, and for sure we had to face with injuries, and I always say to you that in this period you understand which are the squad really competitive in this period, because when you go to play every 3 days, you have to face injuries, you have to face players tired, and then this is the moment that you understand which are the title contenders, the team that are competitive to play for Champions League, for the best position.
Thanks, Tom.
Charlie?
Hi.
Tottenham, of course, have a chance to go above Arsenal in the table. You can go top of the league if you beat them on Saturday. How important is that for you so early on in the season?
But you know very well that this the at 8 games that we are going to play. We have just started this league. For sure, Arsenal had a fantastic start. They lost only one game against United, and then they are showing to be a really good team. I think that in the summer they made good sign for them and improved the team. That don't forget last season, in the last 3 games they were 4 points up than us. It means that we are talking about a really good team. That in the last season we did a really good job to overcome them in the last 3 games. But at the same time, I know the quality of this team. I know that they are working with Arteta for many years. They are really well organized. Arteta, I said last season that for me is a really good coach. He's young, but he can have in front of him a great career. We know that Arsenal is one of the 6 teams that try to take the best position in Premier League.
The second question is on Son. Of course, is in a really good run form at the moment. 5 goals in the last 3 games in the club and country. During the international break, he scored a superb direct free kick. Would you like to see him taking more free kicks for Tottenham?
Yeah, but Son is one of the 3 players that they have the task to take set pieces. But we have him, we have Harry and Eric Dier. Yeah, and for sure now he's in great confidence because he scored. And but already before was one of these 3 players that can take the set pieces.
Ian?
Antonio, you described in your words the schedule as crazy that you face now between now and the World Cup. As a club manager and experienced club manager, successful club manager, should this be the last time the World Cup is played in the winter? We have these crazy schedules.
For sure, this decision was a different decision compared last World Cup, because you know very well the World Cup. We are used to play the World Cup during the summer, at the end of the season, when the players and also the coach, the manager, they have the possibility to work 2 weeks, 3 weeks with the players. No, instead in this World Cup is, in my opinion, is very difficult also for the coach, because they finish to play on Sunday and they start to play the first game World Cup after 1 week. It means that you don't have the possibility to work, you don't have the possibility to organize, no, to work with your players. A lot of difficulty, but you know very well, and a lot of time in football business are before of the sport. I think in this case this is the reason, because World Cup is playing in winter.
And one Premier League manager earlier in the season, actually before it started, said that already he could see that players at his club were looking ahead to playing in the World Cup. They were gearing their performances towards playing in the World Cup. Is that a worry for you now, with 50 odd days out, that with every week that goes by, a lot of your players' focus might move slightly away from Spurs and slightly to more what's going to come as the weeks go towards the World Cup?
Yeah, but you know that this is the first time that we are facing this type of situation, and you can make me many questions, no, about this, but in this moment I'm not able to answer you, because this is the first time that we are living this situation, that World Cup during the league, and I think we had to discover what happened in this period and after the World Cup. And honestly, we are not prepared because it is the first time for everybody. And for this reason, we are trying also to understand during the World Cup which is the best solution. The time that you have to give your players to rest, and then if it's better to go abroad to work in another place or to stay here. You don't know when your players are coming back after the World Cup. Many questions that only the time can solve the situation. But for sure, there is a lot of curiosity, to face this situation, and this is the first time for everybody. And for this reason, I don't think someone has advantage and another not. We are all in the same situations.
Okay, George, and then finish with Alistair, please.
Antonio, hello. A lot of Tottenham fans are worried that you keep being linked with a job in Juventus. I just wondered what you'd like to say to them.
No, but this is, this is. It's incredible that in this period, and I think this is disrespectful for the coach that work in Juventus, and was disrespectful for me that I'm working for Tottenham. I think this. We have just started the season. Many times I spoke about this topic, and I always say to you that I'm happy and enjoying my time with Tottenham. And then we have the whole season. We have the whole season, and to find the best solution for the club, for me, and for sure I'm enjoying the time in Tottenham, to work for Tottenham, to work with this player. I have a great relationship with the owner, with Paratici, and I don't see problems for the future. Now it's important to be focused, and we signed a contract because both parts agreed to sign this contract, and for this reason I don't see problem at this moment, and I don't want in the future to listen someone to speak about this, because I repeat, this is disrespectful, first of all for another coach, and also for me.
Just one on Arsenal. They did a documentary on Amazon last year. I just wondered if you'd watched it and what you'd made of it. Have you watched the Arsenal Amazon documentary at all?
But to be honest, and I didn't finish to watch but for sure in the future I'll finish to watch this documentary, and I did the same for Tottenham, and I did the same for Manchester City. I did the same for Juventus, because I'm really curious, and to understand the way also to manage the situation for the coach, and I think it was really interesting, this documentary. But Arsenal documentary I started to watch. I didn't finish. For sure in the future I'll finish, and but I think this is positive, because this documentary shows behind the scenes, no? Sometimes I think is positive, and to bring sometimes out of our world.
I think you like the ending.
No.
You know what happens.
Yeah. Yeah. But I watched I watched that episode. Yeah. And,
Obviously, it sounds like there's quite a few little injury problems.
Yeah.
Is there anyone who's definitely out for the weekend?
But honestly, I don't want. No, I don't want to speak about injury because I don't want to give advantage at Arsenal. Yeah, but for sure we had to face some problems, some physical problems, and we had to know also that we have just start to play the first game in a run that we had to play 13 games in 3 days, and for sure we had to try to make the best solution and to try don't take big risk because if we had to take big risk and to risk to lose player for the rest of the games, yeah, it will be a disaster because I repeat, to play with 3 games, I need to count about the whole squad, and yeah, well, we'll try also with the players to make the best decision.
Can I just ask you, against Leicester, towards the end, you were on at Bissouma in the midfield 3, and he seemed to have a good performance. Are you tempted at all to have a midfield 3 against Arsenal, bearing in mind that's how they play and matching up with them?
But yeah, for sure can be a good option because we have midfielders that they are good also to play with the 3 midfielders, and Bissouma when he came in against Leicester played well, and he was really good integrated with Pierre and Betancourt and Rodrigo. Yeah, this could be an option, and not only for tomorrow but also for the future, because if we need to give rest to our players, especially when you have this type of situation when happened that Kulusevski has this injury, can be an option.